To me, it's the perfect blend of vintage meets modern. It's tonal warmth with all the detail and richness that you need to leave a lasting impression. This is my review of the Lauten Clarion.
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
What I truly love about this mic is it captures every nuance of my unique sound and it amplifies it to its fullest potential. I mean, this thing is amazing. And what you're hearing right now is the Clarion in cardioid with no EQ on it. And the fact that it sounds this great on my voice with no EQ on it tells me that this mic fits my voice like a glove to a hand. We're talking an amazing blend of warmth and precision. We're talking versatility like no other mic I've seen before. I mean, when I truly hear my voice back in my headphones, when I hear it in playback after I record something, I think to myself, that sounds like Authentically You better than ever. I mean, really, I've never heard my voice on work stuff sound this good. So, I mean, if my enthusiasm feels like massive, it's because I am very excited about the fact that I found a microphone that may be it. This may be it. I'm not even kidding. This may be it. So, this large behemoth of a microphone, let's address that first, because I know a lot of you are like, man, that thing is the size of a trash can. But it's just because it's in the foreground of the shot. It's like 4 or 5 inches in front of my face, right? If I put my face up next to it, it's not that big. I mean, it looks giant on camera. But there's something about the size, the build of this thing. I mean, it is a fortress of tone. It exudes confidence. It exudes strength. The entire Lauten brand, if you look at it from their font to like the design of their microphones, there's something about it. It exudes confidence. And when I'm talking into this mic, the sound that I'm getting and this just massive fortress, I mean, it does kind of radiate a confidence that I feel in my reads. There is something psychological about that. But all that aside, right? Even if this was the tiniest little ugliest microphone in the world, the sound of this thing is incredible. So, what I really want to highlight, though, are some of the features, are some of the things that you may not even know about this mic. I mean, you're listening to this great sound on this mic, but the other things it does are pretty cool. Check this out. So first and foremost, it does a pretty remarkable impression of a U87. Now, when you switch it in figure 8, you get this lush richness to it. It really changes the tone a lot. And go check out the video I dropped comparing it to my U87, and it is eerily similar in tone. Enough so that you could probably cut one in for the other and get away with it. But there are other things going on here. The tonal variations that you can achieve with the pad and boost switch on the other side are amazing. Check this out. All right. I'm going to put it back in cardioid. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the minus 10 dB pad. And then I'm going to adjust the preamp to, so that we have the same level. So preamp adjusted accordingly, minus 10 dB pad. This is going to require an edit, so hold on. All right, so here we are with the minus 10 dB pad on and the preamp adjusted 10 dBs up. And so what you're getting is a more vintage sound. It's a rounder, low end, so you're getting like a smoother high-end response. So you're definitely getting a vintagey tone on it when you use it with the minus 10 dB pad when you turn your preamp up. And you're also loading your preamp more. You're relying more on your preamp. So if you have that type of preamp that really adds more coloration, more harmonic content the harder you drive it, you're also going to get that effect as well. Now let's go with the plus 10 dB boost. Check this out. So with the plus 10 dB boost on, what you're getting is more enhanced presence. You get a little bit more clarity. You get a little bit more like of that modern pop sound to it. And so what I really like about this is you could really work this for promo stuff. I mean, the tonal variations you're getting here, the unmatched versatility of this is really incredible. Because there's something about this tone, especially if you do music, if you do modern pop music, if you do rap, this is going to give you that edgy tone that you need to really cut through a mix. I really like this a lot. All right, let's go back to the 0 dB setting. So we're back on the 0 dB setting, and the way they achieved this great tonal variation with the pad and the boost switch is with this additional circuitry that happens between the capsule and the FET. And it affects how hard the FET is driven. So the concept behind it is to change the tone. There is also a little bit of EQ built into that so that you do get more of that vintage warmth in minus 10 dB, and you do get more of that modern sheen in plus 10 dB. So, I mean, the unmatched versatility of this mic. Tell me other mics that do that other than the Lauten mics. I mean, that is really incredible. And what I love about that is that it gives me the opportunity to do all the kind of work that I do on one mic. You know, I had been switching from mic to mic, for job to job, the right brush for the right job, right? That's always the thing, the right tool for the right job, right? So, but I'm getting everything I need from this one mic. I'm not switching from one mic to another mic. I can get that 87 tone if I want. I can get that more modern promo sound if I want. All I gotta do is flip a couple of switches, and I don't even have to change any EQ to do it either. So, I mean, there is something about this mic. I mean, it really is designed to elevate your voice, first and foremost. I mean, there is a slight lift in the upper mids. So it really makes sure, it really enhances the ability of your voice to cut through with clarity. But there's also this vintage warmth. I mean, listen to it. I mean, they're right down there, right? I mean, and it doesn't have that oppressive low end. There's this nice vintagey tight low end, and it keeps the listeners engaged. A nice vintage warmth really does that. So this mic, in my opinion, the Clarion is perfect for me for voiceover work. I mean, my sound is, again, it's authentically mine, but with that extra bit of just professional edge, right? That makes it sound like polished and done, just right out of the mic. So what I feel about this mic overall is this mic delivers the kind of high-end performance that you would expect from a premium microphone, but not at a premium price tag, which is really cool. So you're getting basically a little mic locker of mics for the price of this one mic. And I know it's not an inexpensive microphone. I know that for a lot of people, this is an investment, but that's how you have to look at it. That's how I've always looked at buying expensive microphones, is that it's an investment to get me where I want to go. And you know what? It's worked out, because when you get the right tone, when you get that tone that really fits you, you are swinging through the ball. You know what I mean? You are playing at another level in the game. I do. I feel like Authentically You, better than ever, really describes the Clarion. It describes really my experience with the Lauten overall. But the Clarion is absolutely, I think, the best. This is the best mic I've ever heard of my voice ever. I am done buying mics. I am. But I mean, think about it. You get the 87 sound, you get the tonalities you get with the boost in the pad, right? And you can check all that out. I did more extensive coverage of the 87 sound in another video, and I did the Microphone Playboy podcast where you can hear me switching from the minus 10 and the plus 10. And so you get the best of both worlds. You get timeless sound and modern versatility. What more could you want? The Lauten Clarion. I want to know what you're thinking, because quite honestly, I am smitten with this mic. I am absolutely, I stand for this mic 100%. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments. All right? Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov on the Lauten Clarion, fading to black.